Hey, I did it. My camera always 30. Hold on. Let's see who come in and talk to us before I go to bed. Before I go to bed, because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see what y'all computer. For those who are watching this on a replay, I just said that I was gonna go live yesterday again today, so that's why we're here. I really don't have nothing to talk about. So I'm gonna just wait for y'all to come in. We're gonna see what y'all want to talk about. Oh, I do have, let me say congratulations. Hold on, let me find this name. Who is that? Hey, Ken. Let me find the name of the person that sent me a message that they had passed their exam. Oh, I'm about to lock myself out. Where you at? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know you got to come in here and like the video. What y'all got going on? Who's in here with me? I know Ken in here. Who else in here with me? How are y'all doing this evening? Kansas. Oh, that don't sound like fun. At home. I don't really got too much going on. I just said I was going to start doing these lives again because somebody brought it to my attention that they actually, I guess, enjoyed it. So that's what we at. It's cold. Oh, that's no good. I just got this on because it's cold in the house, but it's not really cold here, though. It was actually raining here the last couple of days, which I enjoyed. It rained. I planted a whole bunch of stuff. If you probably following me already, but if you're not following me on my gardening channel, you should go over there because I posted a haul, I think, of a whole bunch of stuff that I planted, and I got some more videos that I'm gonna post over there. I want to say congratulations. I got to find the name of the person who passed their exam the other day. I got the message, but I'm waiting for my laptop to boot up before I can get the name. I should have had it before, but I'm gonna tell the person as soon as I get a chance to pull this up. Congratulations. So I don't really got nothing going on. What I have been working on, let me see what I've been working on. So I keep a book, you guys. Like I got like this is one of my project books. And so I just keep like a whole bunch of notes and stuff in here. But I also have a journal. So if you don't have a journal, you should start journaling. Journaling is not necessarily like a girl thing if that's what you're thinking. But if you journal, it'll help you keep your thoughts intact, like, or at least in some type of structure. So I've been journaling for a couple of years now, but I do it like kind of off and on, especially when I have more like downloads coming in. I have to write them down because I'll be done forgot. And what I mean downloads, like messages from the divine, the most high, I'll write them down so I can come back soon. So let me see. I don't have nothing for surgical set right here, I don't think. Y'all like the video since y'all in here. Y'all know I ain't been on, so y'all gonna have to help me get my stuff back in the algorithm. My videos back in the algorithm because I ain't been posting, so I need to do better. I'm trying to find what I got. Oh, I can talk. Okay, so I do got one. It says pretty much one of the things that I wish that I would have did. It was, let me see how I wrote it. No, this ain't the one. I remember. Oh, here you go. Do I regret like quitting scrubbing? Do I regret that? That's pretty much what the question is. And so at this point, it's pretty much been a year since I've been out of the OR. And do I regret it? No, because I'm focusing on a different part of my life right now. So I don't regret it, but I miss it. So I don't regret quitting, but I miss the like action of the OR. I don't miss like the politics and the bureaucracy that comes along with working with other people and things like that. But I do miss the thank you for the light. I do miss hanging out with like people that are on a like they got a grind, or at least they got some type of drive to get up and go to work. Now, I was having a conversation recently, and I also realized was I wasn't like clear enough on some of my videos on how like the surgical tech career is and how kind of cutthroat it can be sometimes. Not even cutthroat. You are in the Shark Tank, whether or not you know it or not. But for the most part, what I want to say about it is, if you don't like have some type of strength, I guess is the word I want to use. Like, people will try to run over you, they'll try to use you, they will use you, ain't no try to, they will use you to get, you know, what they want out of the situation. Sometimes you'll be working at places where you're gonna be picking up other people's slack and things like that. As long as you have a goal, and y'all know I'm gonna keep like drilling this into you guys' head on having like some type of career plan. And if you need help with your career plan, feel free to reach out to me at info@Kiafa. But you need a career plan, because if you don't have some type of way to like stay focused or something to stay focused on, like, you would just get caught up in the like BS of being at a job. Because you got people that's gonna be at this job that aren't really trying to do anything other than work this job. You're gonna have people that's at the job that this might be one of the best jobs they ever had, and they might start projecting certain things onto you, you know, like telling you can't do certain things. I remember telling somebody that I was gonna make $1 million doing something, and I was telling this to this person at work, and they was just like, how you gonna make $1 million working as a surgical tech? And that was like the narrow-mindedness of this person and them projecting their beliefs or fears onto me. Like, who said that I had to make it as a surgical tech? Like, I can use the money that I'm making as a surgical tech to fund other things. So it don't necessarily mean, you know, if I'm gonna make $1 million doing this thing, that it has to be like I'm gonna make $1 million is the blanket statement. But it don't have to be from surgical tech, or it don't have to be from one particular career. You can make money doing multiple things, as long as the outcome is the money going into your bank account, like, or to whatever investment, you know. As long as you getting the money, like, it don't matter. And especially if you're getting it like through something that's making you happy. Like, let's just say, because for me, scrubbing or doing anything, I shouldn't just tell people like scrubbing full time sucks to me. Doing anything full time sucks to me. I wouldn't want to do hair full time. I don't want to do, you know, creating websites full time. I don't want to do anything all day, every day. Like, that's just not something that appeals to me. So it's exciting to me to have different like streams of income, different outlets, different ways to create. And in that process of creating, I come up with a way to monetize it or to make money off of it. Like, that's fun to me. So that's what I want to do. But I would just say, like, make sure you have a plan so that you're not focusing only on just being a surgical tech. You're more than a surgical tech. Do other things. You're more than a first assistant. Do as many things as you can. Get your hand, but have like some kind of structure, because you're gonna need some money. Like, money ain't like, this stuff ain't free, so you're gonna need some money. So if you got a job or got a job or something that you making money with, and it's making you enough where you can live and you can like put something into something else, like, do that and do a whole bunch of other things. If you physically got to be somewhere all day every day, then maybe 2 or 3 hours out of the day, you know, when you get home, or maybe on the weekend, or 2 or 3 hours throughout the week, collectively, like, if you spend 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there on a particular project that you enjoy, and you mess around and start making money, you'll be in a better position as a surgical tech or any other career, because you won't just be focusing on one aspect of your life. Like, you'll be making money doing other things. So I would just make sure that you stay diversified, in your income stream, so you can make sure that, like, when you don't want to work as a surgical tech, because it's gonna come, if you are in this field, you coming into it like you're a student or whatever, it's gonna come a point where you're gonna be like, you know, like, what did I get myself into? Or maybe you just need a break. And that's fine. But if you like only got one source of income, how you gonna take a break? Like, how your bills gonna get paid? So make sure you have a plan when you come into the game. So let's just say the plan start before you even become a surgical tech, right? Really, when you're looking at it. So if you want to be a surgical tech, you need to review, do some research on the career. How long does it take? You know, so if you've been watching any of my videos, you already know surgical tech gonna take between 12 months to 24 months to complete a program. 12 months for the certificate, 24 months for the diploma, right? Or not the diploma, excuse me, for the degree. So if you know that, you need to also know how much it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you between 3,000 to 30,000, depending on where you go to school at. And so you know it's how long it's gonna take, how much money it's gonna take, and then if you don't have the money to pay for it, how you gonna get the money? If it's gonna be loans, then how you gonna pay the money back, right? And how long is it gonna take you to pay the money back? So you got all of this stuff that you need to take into consideration, and then that's gonna determine how long, as well as your budget, because you need a life budget as well. So all of this stuff gonna play a role in, you know, your career plan when it comes to being a surgical tech. So if you need to be a surgical tech for 4 or 5 years, or any other career for 4 or 5 years, to make the money back and then to even be making a profit, like, you know, that's just what it is. But you need to know that up front, and then you can decide if it's gonna be worth it or not. But I still want to tell this dude, like, I need to find this. Hold on, let me get into this computer, because I want to say congratulations. This is terrible, because I should have probably, like, it's not terrible. It is what it is, you know? I should have pulled this up earlier, but I forgot about it. And I almost forgot that I was going live today because I had a glass of wine. And then I was like, before you had this second glass, you need to make sure you make this video. So I'm gonna make the video, then I'm gonna have my second glass of wine, then I'm gonna probably go to sleep. So I'm gonna pull this up, and then if ain't nobody in here talking to me, I'm probably gonna go. I know I would wait. The last videos are like, when I was going live before, we'd be on here for like hours. Like, I don't know if I want to be on here for hours tonight. But yeah, so that's what I wish too, that I would have had a career plan. Like, I wish I would have had a career plan. Shanti, I started the surgical tech program in August. Any tips for studying? Oh, yes. And is it Shantae Monique? I think I said it right. Yes. I've been using Picomonic. Oh, I'm gonna try to put it in the tag, in the description box, as soon as my internet pull up. But I've been using Picomonic, and I've been using it, the nursing version of it. So let's just say whatever you studying for, because I also use the app from MBSTSA. I use the First Assist app right now because I'm gonna take my exam, but I used the surgical tech one back in the day as well. It's not like 100%. I'm not gonna even lie to you, but you can take like an idea from it. So like if the question asks you something about fractures, and then they give you a couple of multiple choice questions, read the explanation, and then go research fractures if you didn't do well in that. So I'll say that for the NBS TSA apps, and the app that's on the Play Store, and I think it's in Apple as well. You can what you would do is, so you can download the app, you can pay, you'll pay for it, but if you go by the practice exams off the website, it's the same question. So I would just get the app from NBS TSA, and I would use the questions to kind of like help me figure out what I need to study for, or the answers, I should say. So once you pick a quiz on it, it's gonna give you multiple choices, and you may or may not know the answer, right? Let's just say you do. Okay, cool. Then you can still do show explanation, and then read what it say about the other stuff. And if you didn't know those things about the other choices, then I would go read that. But pick on mine is definitely something that I have been enjoying lately, because it'll give you a picture of the topic. So it'll give you like a story picture, if that make any sense. So you know how like if you used to read books back in the day, like, and they would have pictures in it. So this Picomonic app pretty much shows you a story of, let's just say, lab values, right? And in your head, when you go to pull up the knowledge of lab values, you gonna see the picture. If you're anything like me, like I can see the picture of this specific one that I'm thinking of right now, and you will be able to answer the questions. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat for you as soon as like I'm gonna put it in. It's PICOMONIC. Hold on, let me put it. I'm finna pull. I just got my computer up, so I'm finna put it in the chat for you right now, so you can go. I like it, and so I do pay for it. They have a free 7-day trial, so you can try it before you can try it before you purchase it. But I'm doing it, don't have surgical tech in it, but it does have nursing. So just do the nursing one because it's gonna have, you're welcome. It's gonna have everything because our information come from the nursing curriculum anyways. So I picked the nursing one. It does not have anything about surgical tech. It does not have anything about first assistant in there, but it does have nursing. So just go with that one. I will put it in the computer as soon. Can I just type it? Like, I mean, seriously, I can't type on this one. My computer is going extremely slow right now. I think it's because my son's streaming. He's streaming, so he got me going slow. I should have made him get off, but I'm not gonna make him get off. He'll be so sad if I do that. So it's coming, but it's called Picomonic. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. It's got like a little eye on it too. If you like go to the Apple store, but if you use it, hold on, I want to give I want to give you a referral code because we both gonna get $10. So I took science and I don't have to retake them, and I'm nervous. Oh, don't worry about that because if you so are you going to like a community college or are you going to like a private college? Because they gonna reteach you the stuff anyway. But you can take this, what I'm about to show you. I'm logging in right now. So you can take a pick on it and you can go through it. Oh, it's private. So yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it because they gonna teach you what they got going on anyways. It's not a really big deal. That's why they didn't make you retake it. Because had you taken it like a long time ago and went to like a community college, they would have made you retake it because it has to be about, I think within the last 5 years, it has to be current, your sciences. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. But if you want to have the upper hand on your class or just the upper hand and be more prepared, well prepared, I should say, then use the Pick on Money app. It'll help you visualize. It puts it in the story. It's the coolest thing. Like whoever came up with this was like, so it'll show you a story. It's gonna, some of them are like a little bit weird because one of them is like for the hand bones. I'm excited for you. It's fun. You're gonna make a little bit of money too, great. It's like you're gonna make a little bit of money. So, and not like a little bit, but I'm just saying a little bit. But so but the pick on money one, like let's just say the hand bones. In my head right now, I can see the story. It says some people try positions they can't handle. Now, I haven't associated each word yet with the bone, but I can see it in my hand. Like I know we got a captain and a handmaid. It's just like they give you these names of these bones and they associate it with different things. So it's really like, to me, I like it. I was super excited. I was more than willing to pay for it because it was so visual and it just helped me like see it a little bit better. So I'm logged in. My laptop is moving extremely slow. My son's streaming, so that's definitely got to be what it is. Let me see. Come on. I just want to type this in here. I'm excited for you, Pick. Oh, my neck. And make sure that's right. I think that's right. So here's the referral code. We both get $10 if you use it, but you get a 7-day trial period for free. Because I tried it for free and I was just like, well, I'm just gonna pay for it because it was worth it. It was worth it to me. I feel like I need to go like log into my like put it into my computer, my hard drive, because I'm Wi-Fi right now and it's just not doing what I want it to do. But yeah, you should definitely Even if you don't, even what? Oh, and then the book. Well, they'll tell you what book to get because I think it's Henry one. I think that's the referral code. So yeah. Oh, it did pop up. I'm gonna make sure that that's the right way to spell this. So yeah, school starts in August. That's exciting. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a process. I am gonna say that. Let me just because I was gonna say something earlier about not really preparing you guys for the fact that you're gonna be in a Shark Tank, and I don't want to scare anyone, but surgical tech, the field is just not like it's gonna be some people that just you're gonna wonder why, like, are they even working there? Like, what in the world is going? Okay, yeah, it's called Picomonic. Sorry that I'm jumping. It's called Picomonic. I studied right. Oh no, I didn't. It's Picomonic. Not yeah, I spelled it wrong. Picomonic. Let me see if I can just grab this. Yeah, this is a really like I was super excited to find this. There it is. There's the link. And then if you use the Key Alpha H1, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it, of my referral code. If you use that, we both get $10 off. And like who not about like giving and getting $10? Like, every little bit helps. So yeah, oh, there's even a so I have the app, right? I haven't used the laptop version of it, but there is a laptop version. I think I'm logged in. You can log in with Facebook or Google. I think I'm already logged in with Facebook, so I'm gonna just go with that. You're welcome. Yeah, you're definitely welcome because having all the resources that you can get your hands on, honey, is gonna definitely help you. And especially with like the information. And if you can see it, like your classmates, if they don't know about this, you're gonna definitely like they're gonna be trying to figure out what you know that they don't know. And like I say, there's not gonna be a surgical tech one. It's gonna be nursing. Just do the registered nursing one. Like just do that one because let me see. Like I said, there is no surgical tech one. I've been taking classes for my bachelor's in health and science. Yeah. So what? So your goal, you want to just be a surgical tech, or you just doing it, just to be doing it? I think you taking classes for my bachelor in health and science. You want a bachelor's in, because I think you can get a bachelor's in. It depends on the school in surgical tech. I think it depends on the school, because I'm pretty sure they have a bachelor's in it, or and a bachelor's, and then at some is it West Virginia, I think it is. Yeah, West Virginia, some school in West Virginia, they have like a master's degree. Okay, so here's the referral link. I'm gonna put this back in here because I wouldn't even like, I'm using it and I'd be on it. I wish I could show you because I'm not on my laptop. I want to be a surgical tech, but with my health and science, I'm not sure what to do. Well, you can just have it because even if you don't want to like be a scrub tech later, then you'll still be able to have a backup. So that link I just put in there, that link will get both of us $10 if you decide to use it. But you can just go to that link and use the 7-day free trial first to see if you even like it. But I like it. Like it's definitely worth the money. I paid, let me just make sure I can tell you how much it is. Let me see. I think I paid for the year. So it's $3, it's $4 a month. or you can be billed 50. I think I paid for the $50. It's $47.88. So I think I paid for the whole year. And then you got another option of $30 for 6 months, and then you can do $10 month to month. But I like it. Like I say, I'm using and they say it's a 50-point guarantee, 50-point increase guarantee. But I just like the fact that it's so visual. Like it's they're gonna give you the educational story, and then they're gonna give you like a story to help you remember it. And so that's what I really like about it. That's what I really, really like about it. Because it's kind of one of those, and you can just kind of play it as a like a podcast in the background if you're just trying to get it in your brain, or you can just sit there and watch the picture over and over again. Like, you got options with this. So I'm trying to see which one I have. Oh, my subscriptions. Okay. So I have, look like I got different ones. Oh yeah, okay. So I paid for the registered nursing one. And they are the same. Oh, you can even pay 300, well, 230 and have it for the whole, like, forever. If you pay $238.80, you can have it forever. So I just think this is extremely helpful for anybody that's taking the exam, especially like if, like what you say, you haven't taken this class in a long time, or if you need some help with refreshing your information. Because I do use this to refresh some of my information, but I'm also using it to learn new information. So yeah, but I like this. I like it. I like it. What time is it? Okay, we're doing pretty good. So if y'all in here, please like the video for me. It'll help with the YouTube algorithm, and me and the YouTube algorithm be like having a little. It's not really me and the YouTube algorithm. It's either I do what the YouTube algorithm tells me to do, or I don't get seen. So that's pretty much how it goes. Thank you for the likes. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, just ask me. I'm just on here. If y'all don't ask me no questions, I'm probably gonna wrap it up in a minute. But I did just pop on. Oh, I still haven't. Oh my God, I'm so the whole point. Hey Jay Davis, how are you? Let me tell this dude, I completely forgot to say congratulations. I might just make a whole new video to tell this guy congratulations. My laptop is like going extremely slow. Okay, where is his name? Gregory. Congratulations, Gregory. I'm good. I'm okay. So I'm gonna try to do this again. Now I'm gonna try, because either I'm gonna do it or I'm not. So we back. So Gregory posted on one of my videos a couple of days ago that he had passed his exam. So congratulations, Gregory. Aaron Powell asks, what travel company did you use? I used Maxim for the ones that y'all see on here. What's up, Jake? What's your question? Let me see. You at the hospital now? You working? What you scrubbing? You ain't scrubbing. You working at SPD J Davis? What's your question, Jake? Go ahead and ask. Let me see. My computer moving so slow. Oh my God. I need to be like hardwired in right now. It's more than genius. I can't believe he got my retrieve. Oh, I don't know what that question is. So let me see. I'm just going through the comments that I can see. Zayev said, I was worried about you. All these events going on. I've been good, you guys. Honestly, I just been enjoying life. Yeah, so I'm not scrubbing. I haven't scrubbed within the last year. I'm taking some time off to build out my to pretty much be more of an entrepreneur, but we'll see what it do in the summertime. I might take. We'll say. I don't know. I want to go on vacation, but because when my son goes with his dad, I normally go to work, so I feel like I need to go to work. But I want to take break. Hey Stephanie, I know. Hey sis, I haven't been live. I haven't been live, Stephanie. Oh my God, I miss you. I do need to do better. Like, look, I'm back. We back. I need to go. I haven't really even been like on YouTube lately. I've been watching some just other stuff, but not really on YouTube. What you been up to? We still need to do our mukbang, girl. Like for I'm out, like we still need to do that. What? You finna take your life insurance exam? Yes, bitch, it's gonna be easy. I took mine. We're gonna have to talk about that too, Stephanie. Like, I'm all for it talking about that. Yes, we can talk about the life insurance stuff when we do the mukbang. Cause I took mine last year. I just haven't been doing really what I've been doing with it. I'm about to, like I've been building out a website around it, but I ain't really like studied it, and so it's taking me a lot longer because I got to go do more research on it. But life insurance is it, honey. Who did you sign up with, Stephanie? If you don't mind me asking, you doing clinicals at Memorial for your surgical tech program, Jay Davis? And then Shantae, to answer your question, yes, I'm still technically a surgical tech, but I'm not working as a surgical tech. I'm doing more Primerica. Okay, Jay Davis, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I know you talk. Don't be hitting your head on the light. Don't be contaminating light handles, Jay Davis. Primerica. So I joined. I did PHP. So I didn't do Primerica, but I did do PHP. You gonna do it in person? I did mine. I went to the place and did mine, and I ain't gonna even lie, Stephanie. I didn't pass it the first time. I didn't pass it the first time. I took it on like a Monday, and I missed it, and then I retook it again on like Wednesday, and I passed it. And I haven't done anything really with it since then, because I don't really want to recruit. But that's a whole nother video. I'll make a video about that. I don't want to recruit. I really want to just learn a little bit more about it. No, you gonna pass it. You gonna pass it. Don't say that. You gonna pass it. Cause I'm sending that energy to you. You gonna pass it. You gonna pass it. Study the material, but when you see it and you see it, if you don't pass it, you're gonna be like, the next time you take it, you're gonna blow it out of the water. Yeah, you can. And so because I know how to build websites and do SEO, like I got my own lead generation process. It's just that I haven't learned, I don't know enough about the products from the companies yet to feel completely comfortable with like selling it. So I've been saying that I'm gonna learn it after I get done doing what I'm doing with the surgical tech stuff. I'm gonna work. That's like probably gonna be one of my next little side like hobby things, because I like the idea of life insurance and selling life insurance. I like, well, not even just selling life insurance, but life insurance in general. I'm going for nursing when I'm done. I was talking to a travel nurse, and I'm like, nah, I need that paper. Um, I've been trying to tell y'all, like, traveling. Maybe nursing, like, you can go travel as a surgical tech. I don't know about that nurse putting that much time in to go back to school. You got a cooking video, taco soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Taco soup. Me too. I'm having a cooking video tomorrow. We got to do. I still want to do it. I want to do a seafood mukbang, Stephanie. Like I ain't had no seafood in a couple of probably months at this point because my son allergic. Yeah, I don't know if I would pay for the schooling for nursing. Like I don't like the school. For me right now at my age now, depending on where you at in your life, it'll work for you. But where I'm at, it's just like I'm 37, dog. We trying to retire. I'm trying to make sure I got a retirement ready. Yeah, I'm ready for your question. No, I didn't see it. Let me go back. Let me make sure I didn't oversee it, Jake. I'm so sorry I didn't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, Jake. I just see I have a question. I don't see it. We can do seafood, Stephanie. I'ma order mine. I ain't cooking it though. I'ma just order it. What's your question, Jake? I'm all here. I'm here for you, baby. Whatever the question is. Definitely, Stephanie. You got me ready to eat some seafood now. Every time I see your name, it make me want to eat crabs. Like I promise. It's at 9. Let me go back. I see. Let me see. At 9 minutes. Okay, can you just ask me the question again, please? Because I don't see it and I don't know how to go back to the time. It just shows me the chat. Being in a pandemic, I wouldn't dare be a nurse. Salute to those who are, honey. Yeah, I was in the military, so I did my time. I ain't, yeah. Mm-mm. But to each his own, because I have friends that are nurses, and I love my friends that are nurses. Now, it's some nurses that I don't love, but my friends that's nurses, I love my friends that's nurses. Like, it's a couple of them that I rock with. Candice, I rock with. One of my best friends is a nurse. Miriam. It's a couple of them, and dang. I gotta. I'm like sitting here just going brain fire because I actually got some friends as nurses. I would want to call everybody out and then forget somebody, but the nursing community, they do their thing. Most of my friends that are nurses aren't OR nurses. Well, two or three people that I rock with are OR nurses, but they're making bank too. It's just, it's a little safer in the OR. I will say that as far as being in the pandemic, it's a little safer in the OR because we was already masked up, sterile, asepsis technique. So in the OR, you a little bit safer, I feel like, from the possibility of being, infected. But if you get stuck with some shit, then there's that because you get sharps and it's sharp instruments and things like that. So you have to be a little more careful. But they making money. I ain't mad at them. I just, I can make money. If I didn't know how else to make money, I would probably become a nurse. Honestly, I probably would be a nurse if I couldn't figure out this entrepreneur situation. If I didn't know that I can make the money that nurses make in less time than me going to school or equivalent to the time, and I would have a better quality, then I would do that. Okay, do you know any felons in your profession? No. I caught a felony mail theft charge in 2009. What are my chances? So what's this? So that's what, 11 years? I think they only go back 7 or 10. I would try it. Run a background check on yourself though. Like, do that, because I done did that before. I done ran a background check on myself before just to see what come up. Do like the most expensive or like the most thorough, however you say that word, background check that you can do. So you can figure out like what's gonna pop up. Cause you might do it and they might not even show up, and then I wouldn't like shit if it don't, you know. He's like, shut up, J Davis. We don't be bullying people. Like, I know all type of felons. I just don't know none that work in the OR. Let me just put it like that. Right? Sis, I also started my tarot. You did what, girl? You got to post some video. Look, I ain't gonna pull out. We ain't gonna have them on here. Me and you ain't gonna. Dang, you got me tongue tied. You ain't finna have me on here reading nothing about no tarot. They ain't gonna be. But Stephanie, speaking of tarot though, I didn't start a tarot channel, but I did start a spiritual channel, and I named it. First, I named it like Lots in Life. I just changed the name to I Am Divine. I think that's what I put on there. But it's not tarot. But it might have some tarot or like some spirituality stuff on there, tools, and just even my take on, religion and just things like that. Just my take on the spiritual religion, the other side. Yeah, that's what's up. See, that's my tribe. This is what's on this what I've been missing, honestly. And somebody had to call and kind of point it out to me, like, yeah, you was talking about surgical tests, but it's other stuff that's going on. Yes, the new moon is tonight. What's tonight? You know what I really need to do is get a calendar of the moon phases, like on my phone, out like a reminder. It's on the 20th. What is in? It must be in Taurus. What's it? No, the moon. We just had a moon in. What's the moon in? What's the moon in? Stephanie, Aries. It's in Aries. Oh yeah, it's finna be lit, right? My mom and my sister both are Aries. I'm a Leo, so I'm all for the fire. You're welcome. I'm not going to try out. No. Oh, okay. If I don't do trucking, do trucking, do trucking, do truck. Well, do trucking because they making money, and I think you can get done with the school faster, and you're gonna be your own boss at the end of the day, and you ain't gonna have to deal with some of the stuff that you're gonna have to deal with in the OR. So I think trucking is the great business. If you can get somebody to do dispatching for you where you can get your own loads, you're gonna be in the business. I know a couple of actually, if I don't know if Ken's still on here, but it's people I know people that are truck drivers. Actually, one of my clients is even a dispatcher. So if you need help, once you get done, let me know. You can hit me up at info@Kiafa and I can connect you with who I know. How much do I charge for what, Shantae? Oh, Stephanie, readings. Oh, Stephanie, look. She said, how much do you charge? Are you taking personals? Yeah, trucking, but try and buy your own truck. Yeah, Jay Davis. That's right. Jay, get your own truck. It's free. Oh, you doing free personals until you like, yeah, but shoot, don't do well. It's 19.99. Like charge us some. Don't say free, and not to against you, Shantae, because that ain't it. But Stephanie, you're gonna have to like put some value on your time because you're valuable, right? So that's what we do. But definitely Jay Davis got it right. Donations. Okay, she said donations. But Jay Davis said it. Like, get your own truck if you can. Now, them trucks a little bit steep. Okay, $15 reading. That's good. That's good. What's up, Zaya? So yeah, do the trucking. It'll be easier for you to get into that career. You don't have to spend as much time in school. It's not going to cost you that much to get into it. And if you can get somebody to get you your loads, or if you got like a wife or a girlfriend or something, you can send her through the training. One of my clients, one of my hair clients, she do that. She do like find loads and stuff for people. So yeah, them tarot readers, they be coming for you, man. I seen somebody that she was like, it's $77 for 30 minutes or something. I read for myself. So, and I know you probably could go out and get somebody else to read. But what I think about other people reading for me is, thank you guys for the lights. What I think about other people reading for me is that they put their own shit into the reading. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to like be done got picked up on somebody else's energy when that ain't the shit you got going on. And it's nothing against it. It just be like, that's just what it is. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all showing me some love. Yes, it is stressful. It's stressful. It's stressful on different levels. It's stressful because you got to know so much and you like one of the, like as a tag, you definitely welcome anytime. Like as a tech, you one of the probably well, I won't say less educated. Yes, Stephanie, get on for me, girl. I know that's right. I love her so much. But if you, because surgical techs are at the, I ain't messing with no loans. Well, I don't know what to say about the loans. But let me come back to that. The OR is stressful because you're dealing with, as a tech, you don't have to. I need to be a my. Since I can make you one. Let me see how to do it. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, Stephanie, that was my bad. Hold on, wait. I'm finna do it. Boom. You won now. You should be one now, Stephanie. Tell me if you can tell. I can't tell. It say you are. I deleted your message by mistake though. There you go. Yeah, okay, I got you. When I see it, I'm gonna turn on my post notes for you because I don't be knowing. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I ain't mean to delete it because when I hit it, I hit the wrong button. Okay, let me come back. Okay, Jay. Okay, Shantae. Yes, it's stressful because you are you're not as educated in some cases as everybody else in the room because you're working with doctors and you're working with anesthesiologists and nurse anesthetists and OR nurses that went to school for years to do what they're doing. So it's that, but two, because the docs be under stress, it adds stress. You got a person, pretty much in their as most vulnerable state as they can be in. So it is stressful. It is stressful. It is stressful. Like it's stressful. And then your regular life on top of that. So whatever you got going on outside, like if you a mom or you a wife or you got, if you're taking care of family members and things like that or friends, it's like you got that stress. So like for me, I'll never forget, I was scrubbed in and my son had a whole asthma anaphylactic shock attack and had to be sent to the emergency room, and I didn't know anything about it for a couple of hours. Luckily my mom and my sister was available to go with him, and it was just a mess. Like it just puts you in this, like, if you got kids, you kind of like, dang, what to do, and then you got to get up early, you got to deal with the energy of rush hour traffic. It is stressful. It is stressful. So but it's actually, I remember it's stressful, but I also know that I got used to some of the stress, but I knew that because it was so stressful that it wasn't something that I was going to be able to do or that I wanted to do long term. Okay, Jay, you welcome. Stephanie hit the like button. Okay, so this PPE, I don't know about this PPE. Cheryl, I don't know about this PPE, J Davis. Forgivable. Yeah. Let me tell you what I worry about, because with any type of loan, because y'all know I be looking into agriculture, right? And so I used to look into, and I still do look into, like how America has pretty much erased the black farmer and how that happened. So, and not to be like, we're not getting into the whole race situation or the American, but not that, but the fact that, like, you when you get loans and certain things, like it come with something, like it don't never be free, especially we know that in America, so I'm careful with that. Yeah, preach a lot of different personalities it is a lot of different personalities in the OR, and some of them be for you and some of them don't. But the thing is, the biggest thing is, when you looking at the OR, don't worry about other people. Like, focus on being the best version of yourself that you can be, and then all that other shit will fall to the wayside. Like, you don't have to worry about, you gonna have people that's gonna like do stuff to test you or trigger you and stuff like that. But what I would say is that the best thing I could have did for myself is start working on my mindset, because then, and my income, because then it went, no matter what people could say to me, I'm like, bitch, I'm making money and I'm happy with my life. Like, are you happy when you go home at night? Because you got people that just don't want to go home and that they dread, going home. That's not my life. I enjoy being at home. I enjoy my world. And because of that, like, it don't matter what other people got going on to me at this point in my life, because I'm happy. But it does kind of sometimes affect you if you don't play the game and they want to be, showing their power and things like that, and just like, I'm not here to play that power game, because the type of power that I want to play with, like, it would scare certain people. Like, so I'm not finna play this kind of game where you want to play it like, your ego is at play at work. I don't care about that. Like, especially if it's work, like at this point in my life, and I would advise this to a lot of people, just go to work to make money. Don't go there to make your friends. Don't go there to socialize. Go find another way to do all that stuff. Go to work, make the money, and go home. Like, that's really the best, advice that I can give anybody. So yeah. Also, y'all got me at 49 minutes, right? Because I thought I was gonna get off at 30 minutes. That's what I thought. Yeah, they hit me. Look, YouTube gonna be like, what she put in that video? Yeah. Right. Have friends and relations. Yeah, outside of work. And don't be sleeping with your coworkers. Don't sleep with your coworkers. Don't do that. Don't be like intermingling. Don't get entangled with your coworkers. Because at the end of the day, if you start dating somebody that you was, work with, and y'all don't vibe, I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna want to go to work. Y'all gonna be beefing. I done seen people try to get other people fired because they broke up. Like, you trying to mess up this person money? Like that's gonna be a problem. That is not what's happening. So just don't do it. Don't just leave and go to another job if you really want to be with that person like that. But I would just not even engage with that unless it's like the chief of anesthesia. Then I probably some shit like that. You know, the CEO. Then I would just be like, okay, I'll go work go work somewhere else. But don't do it. It's just so I really seen people like go try to get people fired. Yeah, and then what if they start dating somebody else that you work with? That's just messy. Yeah, they be dating their coworkers at the hospital. It's really not. It's really not. But yeah, they do. Especially if you work a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you work a lot, then you at work all the time. And where you gonna meet somebody at? So that's why you would either have people meet dating their coworkers or they on a lot of apps. And so I would just personally say to stay away from dating your coworkers, sleeping with your coworkers, and anything like that. How you get in with the reps. Well, I'm a friendly person, so and I just like with the reps, I just be like, first of all, when they come, I be wanting them to bring me food. Like shit, it ain't getting in with them, it's them getting in with me. Like that's I be like, where the food at? So you up in here, you all over my back table, you trying to like, where the food? Cause I'm used to reps bringing like food and snacks and like, like yeah, do that. That's what I want. Next time you come, bring pizza. Next time you come, bring donuts. Like that's how I am with the reps. I don't know, but I do appreciate a good rep too. I like a good one that know what they doing and that ain't scared of the doctor. Like when they be scared and intimidated by the doctors, I almost lose respect for him because to me it's like you just trying to like kiss his butt so much you willing to like let him talk to you any kind of way. If your product good, then he gonna use it and he gonna or she gonna respect you more if you like stand in your power and don't let them like run over you. Like I don't like that. And some of the dogs they just jerks, so they'll just be like, mean to any and everybody, and I don't like that. But the reps, like I've always had good reps, so well, not good reps, like reps that would bring me food, bring the whole bring the whole staff food, breakfast and stuff like that. The cons about being a surgical tech is definitely standing for long periods of time. You're gonna have some body injuries, like your knees probably gonna start hurting, your feet, especially if you don't wear the right shoes, your back, your shoulders. You might start having headaches because that's all part of the alignment. So if your shoes aren't right, your knees, feet, back, shoulders, and head, neck, all this gonna be hurting. Um, yeah, Buddy was running in and out to get samples for the surgeon. Yeah, he don't need to be doing yeah, and then they need to too. The facility. I'm gonna get back to the cons, but the facility needs to like because it's distracting in the case. So the facility needs to limit on what that what they can bring in the room. I know at one place they will only say, okay, this is what the case is about. This is all that you can bring in the room. Period. Don't be trying to sell him or her all this stuff. So another con though, Shantae, is the attitudes too are kind of rough sometimes. So just build up a tough skin. Not people should not be disrespecting you. So don't let that happen. If somebody disrespects you, go to human resources, write them up, make a formal complaint. Unless if it's one of your coworkers, like if it's another tech, but if it's a nurse or a doctor, it's a whole nother way that you're gonna have to play that game. But I would just like stay in my power, work on yourself personally so you'll be able to handle like staying calm. Cause sometimes like a doc might snap on you and they don't necessarily mean to snap, but they like under pressure, so it just come out rough sometimes. And because you are in a high like a critical area as far as the OR, sometimes it just don't come off as like smooth. Oh, good night. Yes, it is. Yeah, you gotta go to work. Yeah, go to sleep. Good night. I'll see you. I'm saying I'm coming. I'm gonna try to come in tomorrow. We're gonna see how it go. Um, any more cons? Let me think of some cons. Oh, I don't like the whole private school setup. Like I do feel like it's overpriced, but it still will get you'll still be able to make the money. So it's not like bad. You'll be able to make the money. I think really just being able to handle yourself, staying calm under pressure. I think that's gonna be one of the biggest things. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is what it was like in September, or not September, December, when I was on here. Let me see what else I got. So if anybody, does anybody else have any questions? I'm getting tongue tied now. If y'all don't have no questions, we gonna wrap it up. Stephanie, we gonna have to get together, girl. We gonna have to get together for real, because I definitely want us to do a mukbang. I want to do that seafood mukbang. I kind of want to do it this weekend. Like, what's the day? Not this weekend. Like, yeah, the weekend coming. Yeah. I already got StreamYard. Yeah, we can do it on StreamYard for sure. Yep. Did you get it? You want to do it on your channel? We can just actually do it and then record it, and then we can share it. Like, I can download it on StreamYard, or you can download it, and both of us can have the video and post it however we want to post it. But yeah, girl, we gonna definitely. I want some seafood now. Like, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna have to eat it. We'll have to talk about it, because we might have to do it. I could do it in the house. I'll do it in the house. But yeah. We can go live on both channels. You right. So yeah. So who else is in here? If you guys don't have any questions, I'm about to wrap it up. And then Stephanie, I'm gonna have to set my notifications to your channel, so when I see you go live, then I can hop on. Cause I don't have no post notifications on. I don't really be like, I don't be on. Like, I be on, but I don't be like not on no post notifications, but just know everybody. Cause when you subscribe, your notifications will be going off like that. If I haven't, I'll turn yours on, so I'll know when you go, and then we can start. Like, you posted one today, I'll go on and watch it in a little bit. I got me a glass of wine over here, and I'm gonna probably pull up and do that. How did you overcome wearing masks for long periods? Oh, I just you just get used to it. Is it Isaiah? Yeah, you just get used to it. Actually, you don't get used to it. But I would wear the ones in the OR. See, they don't sell these out to the public, but the OR, I would wear the ones just that had the tape around it. See, if I would have had the second glass, I wouldn't have made the video. That's why I was saying it's sitting right over here. I had one glass already, but if I would have had that second one, it would have been a wrap, Stephanie. But Isaiah, if you use the one, I like the ones that had a tape on it, because then it don't fog up my goggles, and I can kind of leave it a little loose at the bottom to breathe out, to breathe better. But yeah, they break me out though. Believe it or not, they break me out really bad. So when I'm not in the OR, I appreciate my skin so much, because when I was scrubbing a lot back in the day, you could see all of these bumps. I keep getting disrespected at work, and I don't want to be looked at as an angry black woman. Oh, honey. First of all, I'm sorry that they disrespecting you at work. That's first of all, because it's not acceptable. But what you can do to avoid being an angry black woman, well, how other people see you, you don't have no control over that anyway. So in your mind, if you're not an angry black woman, then you're not. So if other people see you as that, then that's their damn problem. That's not your problem. But what I will say is, don't lash out. Don't yell. Don't engage in conversation when you angry. Don't do it. Because depending on the person, they going to perceive you to be however they want you to be anyways. So what I'll say is, start reporting it. And if you don't feel like it's getting taken care of at the manager level, like if you let your nurse manager know and there ain't nobody doing nothing about it, go to human resources. But before you even do that, start keeping a note of the day, the time, the person, what room you was in, what case was going on. Keep a note of all of that stuff. So when you do go make complaints to somebody, you have valid stuff. And then if it don't get taken care of at your hospital, you go to the inspector general, you start making EEOC complaints and all those things. And I probably should make a video on how to do a complaint. I think I talked about it in one of my videos before, but I don't know if I made like a video just around it. But EEOC is Equal Opportunity Commission or something like that. And that's where you go to let them know, like, if you feeling bullied and all those type of things. And so that's how I would handle it at this point in my life. Like, don't engage, because if you start arguing with people, like, you're gonna be the angry black woman. If you say anything, you're gonna be the angry black woman. So if you worried about that, then don't. I feel like it because I don't have a temper or attitude, and that's why they can say and do. Yeah, people gonna try to take advantage of you, but have a plan and a goal on why you're there. If you're there, like, in my head, I wouldn't be nowhere past 2 years. Like, I definitely wouldn't work as a staff person, as a surgical tech, anywhere past 2 years. Like, 1 to 2 years, that's it. Get your knowledge and get out, because then you can go traveling, you can go make the money, you can hop from place to place and not be dealing with the bureaucracy of people feeling some type of way towards you. And you making money. You making more money than you would be making if you was just a staff surgical tech. I'm here for 3 months so far. Yeah, I would just focus on staying there for about a year or so. Have a plan in mind. Like, have a plan. This is going to help you stay, on track and not let people trigger you. Not that it's you. I'm not saying that it's you, but I'm saying, like, if you know what your goal is and you working towards that, like, just go in there and do your thing, and then be prepared, like, and having your mind like, okay, what's my exit plan? Is my exit plan? Because if you stay at the place, if you're staff, you're not gonna get a big raise or something like that. So you might as well prepare to leave after a year or two, because they're not really finna pay you your worth at that point. So I would just get prepared. Like, I would come into a place, in my mind, I would say, okay, I'm gonna stay here for 24 to 48 or 12 to 48 months. I wouldn't say 48 months. I would say somewhere for 12 to 24 months. Learn the doctors, learn the cases. Don't be trying to make friends, which I know you're not trying to make friends, but I'm just saying, like, don't worry about that aspect of it. And honestly, don't care if people feel like you're the angry black woman. As long as you're not in there putting your hands on nobody and cussing nobody out, they can't really do is say nothing to you. But if people start disrespecting you and bullying you, you start taking a note and start making formal complaints against their ass. It's just that simple. Like, don't play with people. Don't let them feel like they got the opportunity to even keep playing with you, because that's your peace of mind at the end of the day. And if somebody, like, let's just say you're having a bad day, or your day being, and laughing too. Yeah, I wouldn't even, like, yeah, just start reporting it. And then if they not doing anything about it, if your manager not doing anything about it, go to human resources. If human resources still don't deal with it, go to EEOC and go to the inspector general. It will come, like, it comes back. Like, the thing is, most people don't take the time to go through all of that because they don't want to, deal with the repercussions or what could possibly be said. They don't want to look bad. They don't want to look like the whistleblower, all these things. But no, that's not fair that you got to deal with bullies in a hostile working environment. When you start saying hostile working environment and not feeling bullied and all of that stuff, then people ears start perking up. You can get a whole lawyer and everything else. Like, don't play with them. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, don't let them people make you feel like angry black woman. Like, that's something, like, for one, especially if that's not who you are, then don't take on that energy. Reject that energy and send that shit right back to them. Let them feel like that. If they feel like you're the angry black woman, then let them feel like that. They probably feel like that for no reason. Yeah, you're a respiratory therapist? That's cool. My son got asthma, so I done met a couple of respiratory therapists. I appreciate you guys. So, but yeah, don't let them bully you, and don't let them make you feel like you're the angry black woman. Like, that's some shit that America has created, which takes the power away from certain people and have us around here trying to dim our light. Don't dim your light. You let your light shine as bright as it needs to shine. And whoever don't like it, they can get the hell out of the room. Like, that's really how that needs to go. Like, do you, and then let everybody else fall in place. Because how I see it for me is, y'all in my world, and I'm the main character. So for you, you need to see it like that too. Like, you're the main character in your world. So if you're not an angry black woman, then don't be that. Don't be that in your world. And then whoever other people see you as, like, shit, that's their problem. That's how I feel about it. Like, with anything, not just angry black woman, like, bitter baby mamas and shit like that. If you're not a bitter baby mama and you know that you, like, doing certain things to benefit your child, and you not using this child as a pawn or manipulation tool, then it don't matter if other people think you bitter, like, because that's not where your intention is. If your intention is to be, a respectful person, then that's what you are being. But sometimes we start triggering shit in other people because they can see in us what they not doing. They not living up to this certain thing, so they feel like, exactly, yeah, so they're not living up to this certain thing, so they feel like, who are you? They see themselves in you and what they're lacking, and it make them mad. So then, or it could be envy and jealousy, because that's a thing too. Especially, like, that's a thing. So if somebody is envious of you or jealous of you, it's nothing that you can do. It's nothing that you can do. So, but just be the best version of yourself. That's why I be like, mindset, self-development, those, because when you work on that, all of that other shit don't matter. Like, and then you start really seeing people, like, when you start working on yourself, girl, people gonna start showing themselves to you. You're gonna be like, ooh, I didn't know you had that in you. But, or you gonna start seeing certain things in other people too. What we don't realize is sometimes, like, when we are ascending or and evolving, that our jobs may not be, on our frequency anymore, or on our vibration anymore, or on our level anymore, depending on how you want to process that. So what'll happen is you'll be, it might be certain things might start happening to you that's triggering you, that it's time, maybe time for you to do something different, leave that facility, leave a career, whatever. It might be something that, it might be something that you need to be maybe meditating on, so you can get the clarity, whatever your ancestors, angel guides, most high, your God, whoever, whatever you worship is trying to tell you. But we trigger each other. I feel like it's high school. Oh, it's definitely high school at them hospitals. If you at a hospital, it is. And if you ain't in the right clique, you don't hang out with the right people, this and that. It's politics, but it's a goal. That's why I say have a goal in mind. I'm definitely an advocate of entrepreneurship. So have a goal, have multiple streams of income. I'm just here to be respectful and get money. Yep. I said, thank you so much. I'm going to try to get into the program next year. But I got to take AMP1 in August. I'm doing the coloring book now. Oh, that's what's up. And so you're going to go to school to take it. You can take AMP if you want to pay for it at study.com. That's a app. I mean, that's a website. You can clap it. It'll take about a month. Excuse me. And you can clap out of AMP one. I don't think you, maybe one and two, but you can take it. I think you may need to look into wholesaling real estate. Wholesaling, I haven't gotten into real estate yet. I've been dabbling more into like digital real estate, if that's, we'll call it that, digital real estate. So if you don't know what digital real estate is, that's just like me building out different websites online and creating passive recurring income from those, the same way I would if I was to be buying houses. So you can do the same thing that you do with houses, you could just do it with websites. You don't even, yeah, like when you working in a job and you only have one source of income, what tends to happen is you move in a fearful space. I'm not saying this about you, Allie, specifically. I'm just saying subconsciously, because this is the only way you can make your money, that you can't do certain things, and if you behave certain ways, you won't have a job no more. So when you have multiple streams of income, your subconscious knows that it don't matter. Like, you can't, if something happens to you, you can always you have more than one stream of income, or you can just leave if you need to. You don't buy the home, you can get 10K. You don't buy the home, you can get 10K. Are you saying like maybe with the wholesaling, what you buy it and then sell it before like the deal closes or something like that? Yeah, multiple streams of income is the only way that like that's what we really need to be learning in school. They don't really teach us that. Like for some reason, I don't know why. Because you have multiple subjects, so why don't they teach us to have multiple streams of income? But when you're looking at different streams of income, then your mindset change. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. I just remember I remember how I felt to just not care, like to just be like, "Oh, I ain't going to work. I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna make money like this instead, or I'm gonna do this." And how good it felt to not feel like I had to stay or had to work somewhere in order to pay my bills because people, your bosses and your managers, they feel like you ain't got no other way to make money, so they gonna treat you like, they might treat you like, what's the way to say it? Like they just handling you a certain type of way because they feel like, oh, well, she need a job or he need a job, but you don't need a job because you making money on YouTube, you making money on websites, you making money on eBay by reselling, what your things, your household things that you no longer use anymore. You making money on Etsy by making lipsticks. Like it's ways to do this. Yes, you sell it to the investors who buy it for cash. They pay for the contract you have. That's what I thought you was talking about. So you basically find a deal first, or you get the deal first, and then you find as a wholesaler, and then you find someone to purchase it. So yeah, see, I haven't really got into real estate like that. I have looked into real estate, and I will get into it. But right now, like it was so much easier for me to get into like the digital world. And what I mean by that is like I was already built out websites and things like that before, and was using articles to get traffic. So because I already knew that, that's where I went more down that path than real estate, because it was easier for me to purchase a website and flip the website, or to build out the website and let it grow, than it is for me to go in and spend like a couple of thousand. I didn't have like thousands of dollars at first. I thought about getting my real estate license, Stephanie, before I got my life insurance agent license, but I knew I wasn't finna be showing no houses. I knew I wasn't finna be doing that. But she talking about wholesaling, so you really not doing it like as an agent. You don't need a license, I don't think, to wholesale. But wholesaling, like I'm looking into it now. It's just like I say, I didn't really have access to the money to get into to wholesale. I mean, to get into real estate. So I had access to websites, and so that's what I did. You don't need money to, not for investing, but the you definitely need the money. And so I didn't have the money for that at the time. And so now though, how I look at websites is how people look at houses. So a website to me, I can create a website around anything that I enjoy, that I'm passionate about, that I like. Let's just say wine, because I've been like dabbling into wine for the last couple of like year or so, and I can make a website around wine, sweet red wine, because that's the kind that I like, and what glasses to use, and where you get it from, and what type, like that would be a website. And I could put ads on it, or if I'm selling different products on it, I would make money. Like let's just say I chose one product. We'll just say wine glasses, and how different wine glasses might help the wine taste better, because it allows the fumes, the aroma to hit your nose, and certain things like that. Like whatever benefits these wine glasses offer, I would create a website around that, and that website with the ads maybe bring in $500 or $600 a month, and then with the products, make bring in another couple of $100, and so you got about $1,000 a month, and I don't have to really do nothing to the ad no more. I mean, to the website no more. I can just let it sit, and it'll grow over time even more. If I add more content to the website, it'll keep growing, or I can sell it, or I can rent it out. Like it's the same thing with websites as it is with real estate, but because websites are a little newer, it's not tried and true like real estate, not yet. A lot of people, do real estate, but real estate is a lot. It costs a lot to get into that game. It don't cost that much to get into the website game. To get into this, you can spend with the learning curve. I don't know, because it took me a while and I messed up a couple of times. So I lost some money. But we'll just say on average every month it costs me, right now, I probably spend about $100 to $150. I could kind of cut that if I wanted to, but I use a couple of different tools to run my website. So there's that. But yeah, no, real estate definitely next on the list though, because I mean, yeah, you gotta have some real estate. And I wouldn't just do real estate. I would probably look more into the land, and I would look more into multi-family homes, like apartments and duplexes and stuff like that. I wouldn't really be looking, probably apartments. I wouldn't really look into like single family homes. Cause I be watching Grant Cardone and he be buying hotels and apartments and stuff. And so I'm saying I want some of that in my life. Like, yes, I don't want no single family home. I need something that's got 10, 15 units in it, right? And we gonna rent these 10 or 15 units out for about 12. You know, in Florida, depending on where we can get, you can get about 1,200 a month, depending on where we at. You know, and yeah, that's money, right? And even if I don't have all of it, if I got a couple friends that's got some of that, we can all come up, you know, and do it together, like, right? And then how that go? So yeah, you guys. All right. Yes, right? So I'm about to wrap this up. What y'all got for me? Y'all got some more? Cause my wine got hot sitting over here. I'm gonna come back. Cause see, this is what I wonder if Paris came on tonight. So I talked to Paris a couple of days ago and he told me this. Good night, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna come back because I missed this. Stephanie, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm finna try to I gotta go to your channel so I can do the post notifications. But if nobody else don't have no questions, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. If you are in here and you haven't hit the like button, please hit it for me before I go, so we can get YouTube to show me some love, because the algorithm be acting funny. Or I be acting funny with the algorithm. I think that's really what it is. The algorithm, like, so you just gonna be gone for a couple months and think you want to come back. Try again. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys on the next live. I will be back tomorrow evening. Yes, y'all hit the like button. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.